Comfy is how people think I do the dishes, and comfy is how I actually do them.
No matter how you want to live, we have everything to make you feel comfy. Comfy is how I feel.
Comfy is how I do fine dining, and comfy is how I create hot cuisine. Comfy is how I get my veggies, and comfy is how I turn them into fuel. Comfy is how my first cup makes me, and comfy is how I make my first cup. Comfy is how I heat up, and comfy is how I cool down.
Comfy is how I do my groceries, and comfy is how I keep them fresh.
Comfy is how I change outfits, and comfy is how I clean them.
Comfy is how I conquer the air, and comfy is how I fry with it.
Comfy is how people think I do the dishes, and comfy is how I actually do them.
No matter how you want to live, we have everything to make you feel comfy. Comfy is how I feel.
Comfy is how I do fine dining, and comfy is how I create hot cuisine. Comfy is how I get my veggies, and comfy is how I turn them into fuel. Comfy is how my first cup makes me, and comfy is how I make my first cup. Comfy is how I heat up, and comfy is how I cool down.
Comfy is how I do my groceries, and comfy is how I keep them fresh.
Comfy is how I change outfits, and comfy is how I clean them.
Comfy is how I conquer the air, and comfy is how I fry with it.
Comfy is how people think I do the dishes, and comfy is how I actually do them.
No matter how you want to live, we have everything to make you feel comfy. Comfy is how I...
Comfy is how I do fine dining, and comfy is how I create hot cuisine. Comfy is how I get my veggies, and comfy is how I turn into fuel. Comfy is how my first cup makes me, and comfy is how I make my first cup. Comfy is how I heat up, and comfy is how I cool down.
Comfy is how I do my groceries, and comfy is how I keep them fresh.
Comfy is how I change outfits, and comfy is how I clean them.
Comfy is how I conquer the air, and comfy is how I fry with it.
Comfy is how people think I do the dishes, and comfy is how I actually do them.
No matter how you want to live, we have everything to make you feel comfy. Comfy is how I feel.
Comfy is how I do fine dining, and comfy is how I create hot cuisine. Comfy is how I get my veggies, and comfy is how I turn them into. Comfy is how my first cup makes me, and comfy is how I make my first cup. Comfy is how I heat up, and comfy is how I cool down.
Comfy is how I do groceries, and comfy is how I keep them fresh.
Comfy is how I change outfits, and comfy is how I clean them.
Comfy is how I conquer the air, and comfy is how I fry with it.
Comfy is how people think I do the dishes, and comfy is how I actually do them.
No matter how you want to live, we have everything to make you feel comfy. Comfy is how I feel.
Comfy is how I do fine dining, and comfy is how I create hot cuisine. Comfy is how I get my veggies, and comfy is how I turn them into fuel. Comfy is how my first cup makes me, and comfy is how I make my first cup. Comfy is how I heat up, and comfy is how I cool down.
Comfy is how I do my groceries, and comfy is how I keep them fresh.
Comfy is how I change outfits, and comfy is how I clean them.
Comfy is how I conquer the air, and comfy is how I fry with it.
Comfy is how people think I do the dishes, and comfy is how I actually do them.
No matter how you want to live, we have everything to make you feel comfy. Comfy is how I feel.
Comfy is how I do fine dining. And comfy is how I create hot cuisine. Comfy is how I get my veggies. And comfy is how I turn the fuel. Comfy is how my cup makes me. And comfy is how I make my first cup. Comfy is how I heat up. And comfy is how I cool down.
Comfy is how I do my groceries. And comfy is how I keep them fresh.
Comfy is how I change outfits. And comfy is how I clean them.
Comfy is how I conquer the air. And comfy is fry with it.
Comfy is how people think I do the dishes. And comfy is how I actually do them.
No matter how you want to live, we have everything to make you feel comfy. Comfy is how I feel.
Comfy is how I do fine dining. And comfy is how I create hot cuisine. Comfy is how I get my veggies. And comfy is how I turn them into fuel. Comfy is how my first cup makes me. And comfy is how I make my first cup. Comfy is how I heat up. And comfy is how I cool down.
Comfy is how I do my groceries. And comfy is how I keep them fresh.
Comfy is how I change outfits. And comfy is how I clean them.
Comfy is how I conquer the air. And comfy is how I fry with it.
Comfy is how people think I do the dishes. And comfy is how I actually do them.
No matter how you want to live, we have everything to make you feel comfy. Comfy is how I feel.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to our live stream show. So my name is Joe Black, and today we're here with an amazing brand called Comfee. So apparently we are streaming from two different platforms, which is Amazon and YouTube, both at the same time. So guys, please feel free to drop a comment down below, because that's the main reason why we actually go live, so that you guys can actually see the item before you actually buy it. Okay, because it's way better than just looking at the picture and then just buying based on the picture. This is now a new way of buying things, guys. You can actually see the item, ask some questions about it, and then make your purchase. Okay, so yeah, we actually have two types of washing machines today. We have a slightly bigger one, which should be the 1.6, and we have the 0.9. Okay, so yeah, let's now jump straight into it. Okay, so let me just give you a briefing about the company before we even jump into it. So this is Comfee, which is, let's say, a sub brand. Oh, I'm being blocked by the, okay. So this is a machine that's made by a company called Comfee, which is, let's just say, a sub brand of Midea. And I'm very sure you guys know what Midea is. I'm sure you see maybe a toaster, or maybe an AC, or maybe even a fridge made by Midea. So already you know that already we're going to be dealing with very high quality and premium products. But before I jump into the introduction of this, let's just watch a quick video. Okay, welcome back. So I'm sure just from the video you're able to tell, all the basic, or maybe let's just say the key points about this bad boy right here. So besides it just being a machine, guys, in fact, let's start with the number one point. So the thing that's gonna attract you to this is because once you buy this, you don't have to be an engineer, you don't have to be someone real smart to know how to use this. It's very easy to install. Okay, so let me now quickly show you. Let me show you something that's actually very weird. So most people like struggling to push it around like that, right? People usually struggle like that, but right now I just want you to understand. So I'm gonna struggle a bit, but it's actually very easy to turn it around. So let me just try to struggle. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go, and boom. So this is the back, yeah. So this is the back. So the back is pretty cool. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay, so the back is pretty cool. It's got the hot water intake. It's also got the cold water intake. This way, you get to choose which temperature you actually wash your clothes at, because depending on the fabric that you're washing, it's very important for you to be able to control the temperature at which you're washing your clothes at. So this is pretty cool. Okay, and yes, it does come with the outlet hose. Okay, so this is probably something that you're just going to hook into your sink like that, or whichever outlet that you use for whatever that is going to be. Okay, and then we also have this. Okay, so it comes with two different holes inside. Okay, they're actually the same, but I'll just say two different holes because, of course, one is going to be for hot water. Okay, so you just connect it at the back like that. Okay, screw it in. Very easy, actually. Very easy. Remember, it's very easy to install. Literally, even a baby can install this bad boy. Okay, okay, just screw that in like that. And it does come with an adapter that allows you, to connect it to any type of tap that you have in your house. Okay, there we go. This is the adapter that it comes with. I don't know, maybe we can get a close-up of this. Okay, let me show you from here. Okay, so this is the adapter. Can you guys see that? Okay, so let's just screw that from here. Okay, so this little piece right there, can you guys see that? Okay, so this little piece, okay, maybe if I give you guys a close-up. Okay, so this little piece is the one that you're actually going to connect to, any outlet that you have in your house. So that simply means, you can connect it to your to a tap in your bathroom, in your laundry room, pretty much anywhere. So it's pretty cool. So all you need to do, this is the hose that's going to come with. Okay, very standard. Just screw that in like that. Bada boom. Bada bang, and there we go. And then simply just connect this to your tap, okay, like that. Okay, pretty cool. So yes, very easy to install. Okay, and now again I'm going to try to struggle. So I want you, it's because I want you guys to understand. Okay, so I'm going to try to struggle to turn it around. Like, see what's happening right now? This is usually a struggle, and probably you're going to need two people just to turn this thing around, because let's also pay attention to the size. Okay, so boom. Number two, it's very easy to use. Okay, so let me quickly show you its control panel. So once everything is connected, your water supply is good and everything like that, all you need to do is just follow all these controls, which make it extremely easy to use. So what you need to do is, number one, just choose the load size. After you choose the load size, since you're using the 1.6 machine, it also has the option of temperature. So you choose your temperature and also choose your program. Okay, so let's now start from when you turn it on, right? Of course, you're going to choose the procedure. So you want to soak it, wash it, rinse, or spin. So you choose that. And also here, that's where now you can choose whether you've got a big load. That's if you've got a big load, then obviously maybe some blanket or something like that. After that, you choose your temperature, of course. You choose your program. So it's able to do a normal quick wash, heavy bulky wash, delicate soft wash. So I really love that, because why? You can even wash things like silk in here, can wash wool, and different types of materials. If you feel you're not satisfied with your end wash, you can still wash it again. Okay, so you've got extra rinse. Okay, so this thing is pretty cool, guys. Definitely a must have. On top of that, it's got an LED screen here that allows you to actually see what you've chosen. I mean the settings that you've chosen. So I really love this machine. And now, remember how I was struggling to move it around. So this one, actually, Comfee says, don't lift it. wheel it. So this is actually new. This is something that I didn't know actually exists in washing machine. So if you want to just like move it around your place, because that's what Comfy was really like paying attention to. A machine that's going to be very convenient, very easy to move around, very easy to plug in, and very easy to use. Okay, so to move this around, what you simply need to do is just bend it to an angle. Okay, bend it to an angle like this. You see that? Just make sure you get the angle right. Is my angle right? Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go. See? So this way, you just simply turn it. Boom. Okay? Because did you see me like trying to turn it in the beginning? So yeah, I just did that so that you guys can understand how convenient this is. Okay? You always need to make sure that you've got the angle right. And then boom, move it to any part of your room. You know why? Because it's got little wheels right there at the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see that. You see 1, 2. This is what allows you to move it around anywhere in your house. Okay? So, with that said, then now you're going to understand why this is also very easy to relocate. Okay? So, depending on whichever size, actually, remember we've got two different sizes today. We've got the slightly bigger one and we've got the slightly smaller one. So, it just depends on your needs. For example, if you're somebody with a huge family or just somebody with a lot of clothes, somebody that's very busy, I would definitely advise you, to get the bigger one because it's also pretty cool. And also an amazing point that we should not, take for granted is, with Comfee washing machines, especially the ones that I have right now. Just by you having this bad boy right here, you get to save up to 85% of energy. Yes, I did say once you have one of these, right, you're actually saving 85% of energy. Yes, and this is not just me guessing or me trying to make this sound very cool or very cost effective. This is actually being, tested and certified by the DOE. I honestly didn't know what the DOE was. I didn't know what it is until I heard about Comfee because it actually even comes with the DOE certificate, and the DOE simply means Department of Energy. I know, silly name, but anyway, DOE. And yes, they have certified and they have told us that it's true. You do save 85% of power just by having this, and it's way better than your common washing machine because firstly, this one has also got balance control. So in a situation that maybe you have an uneven load and then it's automatically either going to turn it off and then going to add some more water just so that it can be able to balance. If not, then it's going to give you a sign, like maybe make a sound, and then you're going to know like, okay, now I need to do this so that my machine does not, because it's actually really dangerous. Just imagine when your machine starts shaking around the place, it might unplug and then it just becomes messy. So let's just say this is a smart washing machine, okay? And I actually live with my girlfriend. I don't know about you guys, but my girlfriend is very lazy. Myself, I'm also extremely lazy. So there'll be times when I put things in the washing machine, yeah, and then I forget to remove them. It happens all the time. So you put things in the machine and then you forget to remove them. Oh my God! And then now they're smelling. It's just so much stress. But with Comfy, as you guys know, just from the name, Comfy, they want to make your life more comfortable, more convenient. They want you to love this. They want this thing to be your best friend. Okay, so it also has a delay mode. So what the delay mode simply means is actually you can set it to maybe start washing after 4, after 5 hours. That way, you don't need to rush to remove clothes out of the machine. Let's just say, and I'm gonna go out with my friends. It's a Friday night, yeah. It's a Friday night. I know I'm gonna go out with my friends. So I'm gonna say maybe I'm leaving now, but I want you to start washing after 5 hours. So maybe I'm gonna be out with my friends for maybe 8 hours, right? So by the time I'm coming back, then I washed for only an hour. So that means I only left it waiting for only 2 hours. So this thing, guys, it's pretty cool. On top of that, it's got a see-through lid. Okay, because I don't know about you guys, but for me, seeing is believing. And that's why with Comfy, you're able to actually see what's happening inside. Okay? And besides that, many people, okay, I don't want my head to be covered by the support your corrections there. Okay, so for many people, they're very worried about the machines rusting out and stuff like that. But the best part about this is that it has a stainless steel tub. Okay, and I'm very sure you guys know what stainless steel is, right? Stainless steel does not rust, and that's the one that we actually use in the kitchen, cutlery. So you guys really understand that stainless steel does not cut. I mean, okay, does not rust. Okay, and that's exactly what you're gonna have in this bad boy right here. On top of that, it does have a lint filter. This is actually very important, guys, especially for me that's always in black. This thing is very important. I don't know if you guys can see that. This thing is very important. Okay. There we go. Let's see if I get okay. So this thing is very important, guys. There we go. So especially for me, that's always in black. Usually when I wash my clothes, for example, maybe I wash white clothes in here, or just different types of clothes. Even especially when I wash my clothes, and because I've got a girlfriend with long hair, hair's all over the place. So this is the one that actually traps all that lint, or those small little white dots that you see on your clothes. Yeah, all that is trapped in this bad boy right here, and it's very easy to remove and very easy to clean. All you need to do is open it like that and remove all the lint, and you're good to go. Okay. Here we go. Okay, and there are two different types of ways of putting soap into a washing machine. You can have something like this where you can put your liquid soap here and your fabric softener and everything. I put the water enters here and then drops the soap into the clothes, and then it does that whole magic thing. And we also have something like this where you just have to pour it from the top. But anyway, this is the type where you have to just put the soap in that little cup right there. Pretty cool, guys. I definitely a must have. And yes, it does come in two different colors, which is gray and white. Okay, so for these two different colors, for the gray, it's going for $339, while the white one, which I'm having right now, is going for only $329. So right now, guys, remember everything that I'm showing you. I mean, all the discounts that you're gonna see in this live show are exclusive to this discount. I mean, to this live show alone. So today we're live for approximately an hour. So if you guys are interested in anything at all, now is the time to place your orders. Okay, so remember, today we have a 20% off coupon. So if you want to get this for slightly cheaper, I would advise you to claim that coupon and then place your purchase. On top of that, this bad boy right here also has a child lock mechanism. Okay, so to turn on the child lock mechanism, all you simply need to do is just press the temperature button and the program button for 3 seconds, and it's going to enter child lock. And to unlock that, all you simply need to do is press the temperature and program button again, and boom. Okay, pretty cool, guys. Definitely a must have. If you want to have your clothes always clean, if you want to always look clean, I would definitely advise you to get one of these. And the fact that it's a very compact machine. It doesn't have too much going on. It's very easy to move around. So that simply means you can place it anywhere. You can place it in your bathroom, in your laundry room. Literally even in the kitchen if you like. Because remember, it's got wheels, so you can easily just wheel it around your house, guys. Pretty cool. Definitely a must have. Remember, it comes in two different colors. This one which I have right now is the white version, but we have it in white and gray as well. The gray one is going for $339, while the white one is going for $329. But if you claim the 20% off coupon, you can even get it for slightly cheaper. But guys, please remember, all the discounts that we have in this live are exclusive to the live alone, guys. Come on, look at this. I know for most people it'll be like, okay, this is a live about the machine, but besides all that, like, this is one thing that I've learned about telling you people about products. People don't really want to. I know you guys don't really want, because everybody knows it's a machine. But then the thing is, I'm going to tell you why you need to buy it. The reason why you need to buy it is, guys, you're going to save up to 85% of your energy. And this is not just me guessing. This is not just me trying to make you like. I'm an end user just like you guys. I don't want to be told that my machine is going to wash my clothes like this. I want to be told why I need to buy it. So the reason why I need to buy it is because you're going to save up to 85% of your electricity with this bad boy right here. So yes, I am saying a reduction in your huge ass bills. Okay, so now let's jump on to the next product for today. But before that, we are gonna play a short clip just for you to understand what else we have in store for you. Okay. Back. So previously, I just showed you the 1.6. Now I'm going to be introducing the 0.9. Okay, if you just joined us, guys, welcome to our live show. My name is Joe Black, and today we're here with an amazing brand called Comfee. If you don't know what Comfee is simply, a brand that's just under media. So I'm very sure you guys, everybody has seen media. Media is all over the place. It's blowing up. I'm sure you've seen maybe an AC, you've seen a fridge, you've definitely seen something by media, and yes, this is a sub brand just under it. So I'm very sure you're going to understand what type of quality we're dealing with here. Okay, so this is the Comfee 0.9. Okay, slightly smaller than the one that I showed you. So remember, before I even introduce the bigger one, I did say it all depends on your needs, okay, and what you want exactly. Maybe it's budget, or for some people it's not budget. It's just like what they need exactly. So as I said, if you have a big family or if you just have a lot of clothes, this is definitely gonna be the best option for you. But this one right here, I'm guessing is gonna be for college students or maybe people with just a small space to work with. This bad boy right here, guys, is amazing. Almost it has the same features as the 1.6. The only difference is the size and the fact that this one does not have temperature control. So with it not having temperature control, it even makes it way easier to set up. Okay, so now let's do that same thing again. Okay, just try to turn it around like that, primitive way, right? Primitive way. So there so one thing you're gonna notice is that this one does not have any pipes at the back there. But what do you put the hose? Okay, there we go. What I want for a second here. Okay, so this one does not have any inlets at the back, but it has one right there at the top. I don't know if you guys can see that. And you see it's blue, that means it's cold water only. Okay, so there we go. Then we're gonna connect that in like that because number one reason is that it's so easy to install. Okay, you don't need to call your boyfriend, your ex-boyfriend, your dad who's at work. No, you can do this all by yourself. Okay, and it does come with this little adapter here, which you can pretty much connect to any faucet in your house, be it in the kitchen, be it in the bathroom. And this is the adapter itself. This is how it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, just screw that in like that. Bada boom, bada boom, bada bang. Okay, and then you connect this also, and you screw this into whichever faucet that you have in your house. So yeah, it goes in like that, boom, and you're good to go. Okay, so once that is done, please do not forget to secure your drain. This bad boy is very important. So you can easily, slip this into the sink or maybe, into the drainage and you'll be good to go. This is very important, guys. Make sure this part right here is well secured. Okay? And then, of course, we get to plug it in now. Okay, let's just take care of the bottom like that. Okay? By the way, guys, for everybody watching, a Merry Christmas to you, and I'm wishing everybody a pleasant new year. Okay, let me just connect this real good at the back like that. Okay, let's get it. Okay. And once it's been installed, right, you just plug it into whichever power source you have. And now let me show you how easy it is to use. Okay, so of course we're going to turn it on there. And the first thing you're going to notice is that nice, beautiful, and big LED screen. Okay, so of course, as I said, it's very easy to use. You can choose whichever program here. So we've got heavy, gentle, normal, rapid, and soak. I love the fact that it's got soak because, especially me, oh, I can say I'm still, a bit of an untidy little man. So my clothes do get very dirty. So the fact that I'm able to soak, I love that. So you choose your load size, okay? Then you can choose your wash, okay? You can choose your rinse, you can choose to spin, and pretty much very easy to use, guys. Amazing piece of technology that we have here. On top of that, you see this? The lid is see-through because remember at Comfee we believe seeing is believing, right? Seeing is believing. If you don't see it, how will you believe it? So you're able to actually see the current situation of your wash while it's washing. Okay, on top of that, it also has a stainless steel tub. So you don't have to worry about it, rusting out with time. Actually, I can say this is definitely a brand to trust when it comes to washing machines. And yes, this one also will save you around 86% of electricity. This one, remember I told you was around 85, 83. This one will definitely save you even more because of its size. Okay, so if we just had to compare this little machine to regular machines that you find out there on the market, you find that this one you'd be actually be able to save more than up to 85% of energy. And yes, it has been certified by the DOE, which is the Department of Energy. Amazing little item right here. And also because of its size, one might wonder like, what if it starts to shake, unplugs itself, or then makes a mess in the bathroom? This one also does have the unbalanced auto detection. So in a situation that it loses balance or starts to shake too much, it's going to allow more water to enter the machine so that it's more stable, that way it's more heavy. If that fails to happen, if that fails to work, all it's simply going to do is stop and give you a sound so that you know that, okay, there's something wrong with the machine. Maybe you've put in too much or stuff like that. So guys, it's definitely pretty cool. Definitely a must have. This guys is pretty cool. And because of its size, look at how easy it is to move around. See that? See that? You see how easy it is for me to turn it? Okay, let's move it back now. Okay, okay, where's our handle? There we go. See that? Because of those two wheels at the back. Oh, I'm making a mess here. There we go. So because of those two wheels, 1, 2, it makes it very easy for us to actually, move this around. So, you can put this pretty much anywhere in the house. So remember, as I said earlier on, it all depends on, your situation. If you're somebody that's maybe living with a big family, there's a lot of laundry to wash. I would definitely advise you to get the bigger one. But then if you're in a more confined space, it's just you maybe and your roommate, this is definitely gonna do the job. Like you don't need something really huge for you to just wash clothes, right? Anyway, so this bad boy right here is going for only $249, okay? $249, and yes, it does come with a manual, but trust me, you won't ever need to use the manual because that's one thing I love. I love products that don't need or don't require me to use the manual because there's not too much of beating your head. Okay, and also yes, it does have the lint filter inside. So this is the one that's going to be filtering all the lint or the hair or just the unwanted materials that you wouldn't want on your clothes. So pretty cool. And unlike the one that I showed you earlier on, for this one you have to like manually spill the soap on top. Okay, pretty cool, guys. Definitely a must have. And for this one, it also comes in two different colors, which is white and gray. And both of them will be going for $249, guys. Definitely a must have. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Remember, it's see-through, so you can see what's happening while it's washing. It's got wheels at the bottom, very easy for you to move around the house. You see that? And guys, please remember all the discounts that you see in this live are exclusive to this live stream show only. So if you're still thinking about it, don't think about it, guys. Now is the time to get it, okay? So yeah, you can actually get this, for your parents or maybe grandparents or even anybody at all, because it's a new year. If they maybe are tired of busting their backs and washing clothes, or maybe they're tired of going to laundry marts, you can easily get them one of these. Okay, definitely a must have. And this one right here is the Comfee 0.9. Okay, so this one is a slightly small one. As I said before, choosing between these two just depends on your situation. Okay, so please drop comments down below if you have any questions about what I have in front of me. And let's just run down through some small differences. Okay, so for this one, of course, the soap is put in this little tub, which it has in here. And for this one, you just have to, spill the soap on the top. Okay, and for this one, it's slightly bigger, while this one is slightly smaller. Okay, this one actually has, two inlets, which is cold and hot water, while this one only has cold water. So yeah, remember, it just shows how it shows a difference. This one has slightly more work to it, while this one has slightly less work to it. So definitely this would be for somebody with maybe a busy schedule. Okay, and this one is going for around $249. Okay, so if you just joined us, guys, welcome to our live show. My name is Joe Black, and today we're here with an amazing brand called Comfee, which is more of a sub brand under Midea. Midea is a company that I'm sure everybody has seen everywhere. Like Midea is now blowing up. Midea is it's everywhere you go, you know what I mean? So yes, Midea is a big company. Actually, it makes ACs, it makes fridges, it makes stoves, and now it has a sub brand under it called Comfee. So already you guys are able to tell that the quality is gonna be top notch. You're not gonna be disappointed at all with this bad boy right here. Okay, so now before we even jump into the review, let's just have a small video about it, short video, small video, whatever you want. Okay. Okay, so I'm sure you guys were able, to tell just a few things about it just from the video, right? Because the video just gives you a glimpse of what it's able to do, how you're able to use it, and what it's all about. So now let me just break that down for you. Number one reason why you might need to get this is because it's very easy to install. Okay, so for the 1.6, actually, it does come with two different outlets at the back. So let me quickly show you the outlets. Okay, so let's just put it at the specified angle. Okay, put at the specified angle like that. But boom, but bang. Okay, so it has two outlets at the back, and you're going to receive both hoses in the machine once you order it. So you've got hot water and you've got cold water. And also, if you're wondering how you're going to connect this to the faucets in your house, it does come with this type of adapter, which is pretty much universal to any faucet that you're going to have in the house. There we go. Pretty cool and very easy to install. And also, once you have connected both of these, make sure you have properly proper properly, taking care of your drainage. Okay, so this is the drainage pipe. So make sure you put this in maybe a place where all your draining water is gonna go to. Okay, pretty cool. Okay, and also, yeah, now let me show you how it actually works. So remember, this is why I love it, because it's so easy to move around. It's like a trolley. So now let me quickly plug it in so you guys can actually see how this beauty looks with some power on. Okay, let's go. Okay, so let's see if we got it. Okay,